Does your relationship really have what it takes to survive? You want to believe so, but let's take this test here and just see how accurate you are.
All right, so I came across this Instagram reel, and I'm like, these are actually hitting. Like, some of these lists are just stupid. And I'm like, this one, I think this lady actually knows what she's talking about.
Abby, you want to go get some coffee or something?
That'd be great. I don't need this. I just got coffee. Maybe I'll go get a life next.
So she's integrated _wellbeing _ and she is a couples therapist. And she noticed 7 patterns in couples who made it. Okay. And I'm like, all right, let's see what these are.
As we go around the room, are we going to confirm or deny in your current relationships if these are accurate to yours?
Absolutely. I think we should. All right, so the first one is they had boundaries with family. They put the relationship first and had clear boundaries with family. They didn't vent to them about issues or make decisions based on what their families wanted.
100%.
Took us a minute, but we got there.
Okay.
It took us a minute to get there, but we got there as well.
I am not in that phase yet, as I am seeing somebody, but we're not anywhere close to that.
I'm trying to get to the 3rd date, so I'll just watch.
All right, the next one is they were friends. They genuinely enjoyed spending time with each other. They were excited to come home and catch up after a long day. Friendship was the basis of their relationship. Now, I can say, I do genuinely enjoy spending time with my husband, but I'm not excited to come home and catch up after a long day. Now, granted, I talk for a living, so the last thing I want to do when I go home is talk some more. So I think that probably plays a factor in this instance.
I think it's a cheat code for me because the relationship is long distance. But because it is, I would say yes to that.
I don't talk to anyone about my day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no. So, no.
Huh.
But we're friends. We talk about other things, but not
Do
my
you
day.
genuinely enjoy hanging out with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I would say more so in this one than I've ever experienced before.
All right, next. They had been through really dark times. They had all been through really difficult periods where they were at crossroads and even had second thoughts, but they chose to stay together and work through it. This established trust.
Yeah, we do that weekly.
Yes.
I would say yes. I think dark times too doesn't even have to pertain to the relationship, but it's just dark times in life. Mm-hmm. I've said before that I feel like Bart and I have been our strongest when we've gone through our toughest trials. So whether it's grieving the loss of somebody or IVF, you name it, I feel like that's when we were bonded the closest.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I'm being cryptic on purpose. Oh, hell yeah.
All right. They let each other be themselves. There was a base level of respect and admiration for each other rather than a desire to change each other. This freedom brought out the best parts of each of them.
Yeah, 100%.
I think this one's a struggle for us.
I would say we do, but we still get annoyed by it. I do feel, and I've shifted this because for so long, I know there's certain things I do that drive my husband crazy, right? And things like leaving my shoes out, leaving lights on, leaving cabinet doors open.
The breathing, the blinking.
Yeah, that's how I feel about him. And I used to be like, that's me. You just have to accept me for me. And then I realized that's such a cop-out. These are really little minor things that I can change that would make his life easier. So why would you not want to make your spouse's life easier? All right, so the next one, they had difficult conversations. They communicated regularly and were open to each other's perspectives. They didn't cope by avoiding or denying. Emotional regulation was present, so conversations rarely became explosions. Now, Bart and I, we've never really had an explosion. There's never been screaming. There's never been yelling. There's never been name calling. But I do feel like we could communicate better. That's something that we could totally work on.
We struggle at that, mostly because we're completely different communicators in that she doesn't like to communicate at all.
Count your blessings, bro.
Right. That's great for long distance.
Exactly.
This is something we've gotten better at, but we're still working on.
Mm-hmm.
Too new.
All right. They fought. They got on each other's nerves. They fought and were frustrated with each other at times, but they knew how to navigate conflict, bounce back, and move forward. We got this one down pat.
Too new.
Weekly.
This is like the same question 3 times in a row. We're struggling, Bob.
Weekly, you guys have these?
Like little spats?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, next, they made light of each other's quirks. They appreciated and acknowledged the quirks in each other. Even if they were at times annoying, they made light of them and were never hypercritical. Bart and I are excellent at this.
This is the basis of the situationship I'm in right now.
Yeah, for the most part.
We tried, but I went through a very hypersensitive phase where I took it all literally, so we stopped doing that.
Oh, but you're on meds now.
Yeah, I'm better now. We'll ease into it.
And that's it.
That's it?
Yes. That
Those
is
are solid,
it.
man.
I thought so too. Like for the most part, I was like, I feel like we're doing all right. But it also made me realize there's some things we can work on here.
Of course.
Always.
I mean, there's no relationship that's perfect, of course.
The Bert Show.